Okay, power hour. Can hear me? I'm late. I'm sorry. I'm having audio problems. I hate this. Happy Easter to the pontiff. Let's make it work. Screen. Okay, couple of things. Let me move this. And this is what it is. Power hour. We're gonna get right to stocks. The dichotomy. There's no middle. There's no in between here. I like to say it'll be. There's no in between here. First thing you do every day, especially on Sundays, you press that right YouTube button. You click it, you get to see what I'm doing, you get to see what Coach is doing. You also see about all the esteemed guests we have across the board. Let's get to what's going in TradeGateHub. Power Hour. VIX. There's the chart on the VIX, filling gaps. I don't know. Coke, reversed, that's a positive. I told you one of them was going to. Listen, Mara's still taking calls. I'm in Mara. Who else is taking calls? BDTR is taking calls. There are better trades. Maybe they shut some people out. Calls for everybody across the board that's making sense, if you will. People are buying Bank of America calls. Don't kill the messenger. Cart, just bought some card. Just bought some Instacart here. Mike V. Hertz, could have gave it all back. Still acting well. It closed above yesterday's close, 825. Interesting. All right, other stocks. Walmart, who knows? AR, they're taking calls. Look at that one. I look beautiful. We crushed that thing. Next, RBRK, bombs still. ARM, telling you, the stock is taking bombs. I don't know why. And the right type of calls. Holy smokes. NVO. I'm in that. Something's popping on me aggressively. Oh, I think I just sold some. NVO. I'm in that. Here's the board. SDGR still hanging well. All these other stocks hanging well. I just saw Donnie fly by breaking high. There's Donnie Trump. Be careful. It's ALB. MP having a day. I just sold some. MP. I need to sell some MP. MP materials. I have 3,000 to sell 23.53. What's going up now? Bottom line. Stop being selfish. Hertz taking calls. Percent gainers in 60 minutes. Percent gainers in 60 minutes. Palladium up all day. Paper. MLGO strong all day. MP. I'm in that. DYN. Hertz. Percent losers in 60 minutes. You want to see the VIX? No. I want to sell some Mara, that's for sure. What are my positions? I'll show you my position. I have no fucking clue. There you go. PBF. Mara. Instacart. Buy more the market. WVE. Instacart. Mara. ZK. RXO. NVO. I'm in that. HIMS. BE. CMG. MP. CWH. This is acting very well, by the way. Okay, what's going up bottom line? What's been strong all day? China. I just sold 30,000 VNet at the low. Literally, there's my executions. I literally just sold, how many? Sold a lot of VNet at the low. It's okay. Crude, gold, NVO. I mean, that 10 was positive all day. RCA key, crisp, PBF. Mara, my price is 1260. I want to lighten up a little bit on Mara. I have 6,000. I'll sell 4,400. My price is where? Average price 1260. Let's go 1261. Got to feed someone. Cart. NVO, I'm at the sell. My price is 60.91. Yeah, Swick's going higher. Apple supplier Skyworks strong all day. It is what it is. I like it. Netflix had the earnings, gave it back. Google, the first time ever I wouldn't even touch Google. Those would be, you want to fade me, fine. It's like it's turning into like IBM. It might have a resurgence. It's like nobody even uses it anymore. I feel if I'm using thinking about not using Google, people use a lot of other things now. All right, let's talk about what the big boys do. It is discussed. From Ren, friend the Rev. Tesla expected 24-point move tomorrow. You know what the trade TSLL will have all the trades or what they do. Yeah, all these other good stocks that tried to hang in there. As I put on the list over the weekend, stocks that were holding up that showed strength are turning into a bad because it is Planeteer, which by the way, believe it or not, was a is maybe is still a market leader. Planeteer, Uber, another one, barely hanging on. I bought a similar stock in Instacart. I'm not married to it. The others, stocks are still bad, always been solar. Bisler. Look at that thing. My God. Bisler. It had a chance. Now the RSI is even in the middle. EMPH, dog of the dogs. Trades needs range, you know what I mean? Math. This is all you have to know. The prudent thing to do is to keep is that this is my forte. And I have to, I maneuver. Bottom line is today is set to be the fifth 1 day drop of 3%. Fifth in 12 days. You're having moves up, down, or regardless. Stay. Yeah. Hedge funds dumped over 60% exposure last week. Still a washout. Could be a dead cat bounce. TTD. I knew it was an issue. That was the first one to leak and didn't bounce. I'm buying it here. And then Nasdaq was ripping. TTD. Marvell, Kramer pushing this thing all throughout it. Sold it well. Like 2 weeks ago. Still hasn't made new lows. And if you go to weeklies, let's talk technicals. Okay, you don't want it to go below the closing weekly low previously of 47.47. If you do try something like this, I don't blame you. Former best of breed, I get it. You're probably going to be wrong before you're right, but whatever you look at, first of all, it's not a good sign when I'm looking for weekly closes instead of daily closes. That shows right there it's bearish, at least for now. Daily, but the weekly closes are where it's all at. Everybody I could say it 1,000 times, I didn't make it up. It's prevalent for the past 28 such years trading. Big money looking at weekly closes. Earnings. What do you have? Oh, look at this. What's today? Monday? This is before the open. Look at this. I'm unprepared. I apologize. But you know what? When the S&P or the Nasdaq has 5 out of the last 12 trading days, a 3% move, I'm a little, you know what I mean? I have some of these stocks. What freaking time is it? I got to regroup here. Verizon, GE, defense, Halliburton, Minnesota mining, one of the best trades of my 2024. Fact. Financial. Goldman loves this one. It's SYF. SYF. We have an idea brewing. He has no idea. Yeah, that's gap. You're either gonna be right here, 50 and short it, or buy it down here. Why even bother? Why take it? It's right in the middle of the range. SYF. Next. Let's see, what else do I have here? Do I have anything? I do. I have some fun positions now. What's after the close? Somebody help me. This is first of all, a couple of things. Dale Pinkert leading by example, who's seen probably still more than who's forgotten more than I know. I have no problem saying that. You want to know why? Because I learned I have no ego. This is what coach says. Sometimes too cheap to sell, but too broke to buy more. You know what I mean? Too cheap to sell, too late to buy. Also, if it's not working on smaller shares, it's probably not going to work on bigger shares. And I say that to myself more than any. Guilty as follows. BHAT. Ask. Okay. I will look at the BHAT chart because listen, Mick, thank you for posting. And by the way, for those that are new, I see a lot of people are more than usual watching. Mick Dooley stays in his lane. Beautiful, clean trader. Wish I was that simple. And he's right. You don't want me to be in BHAT. It'll go up. And I'm not a jinx like that. Yeah. No, I'm not going to listen. It's relative strength. It's a problem. This is what Mick's saying in TradeGateHub. It's held up very well when everything is red. I get it. Even if you weren't familiar with the stock, it should come up on some queries if you're trading that type of stock. I get it. It makes good at it. I'm not placating. Coach, getting back to the verbiage. Feels that way. It feels like it's too late to sell, too early to buy. It became that again. First of all, who's got earnings after the close? Nothing. Thank God. Someone prepared, and I apologize. Freaking pan. This is after the close. MCB rips. Zion Bancorp. Earning L's, not interested. After the close, this is before the open. Verizon, GE, LMT, RTX interested. Danaher, Monster, Halliburton. Nobody likes it. I don't either. And it's all, you know what it is? Defense. Either it's defense, literally defenses, or the defensive consumer staples like a Kimberly Clark who makes toilet paper. A bank, homie, bank, Verizon. Let's take a look. I think some earnings were like there's not enough to do. I got to think about Verizon into a number. Doesn't tell me anything. Tells me like the rest of a lot of these things, a lot of like these inside days from ranges. You know what I mean? There's a nice range here, 46. Even Verizon, it's an insider. Down here, you probably want to buy. You know what I mean? I wish I had to pick. He's been right. You know what? Just like any trader to a degree, Marco. You know what I mean? When you make macro calls, you can't watch. He's been right. I like the guy. Don't get me wrong, but he went cold for a while, and it's unfortunate that a person that intelligent and that sharp can be classified as streaky because he shouldn't be. Considering, but the market throws you a lot of anomalies. And the longer term, with professionals, just like any type of poker play at the poker table, the more professional you are over time, you'll net win. I got to give it to Marco. You know what I mean? I like the guy. He's been cold. Like the guy. Wish I knew a quarter what he, actually, you know what? Sometimes ignorance is bliss. That's why he's been wrong. He's too smart. Trump fires Powell, markets lock limit up. Up. Oh, no, that's not. That's down. The other guy, the secretary. It's a lopsided trade. Everybody's in gold. We get it. We all know it. And we all know what's going on. But, I'm not even going to say the biggest moves come at the end because this is different. This is not like a FOMO trade. You're talking about gold as macro as it comes, the world, and the Mag 7 probably as macro as it comes too. Bobby's good. I'll leave it there. I'll feel it. Everything goes through my mind now. Turnaround Tuesday. Netflix is still hanging. It still is up there. It's Monday. The good news is I trade all night on, well, the passing of the Pope Francis. At least pray while I trade. Bristol Myers, what happened to this thing? Look at this, but you know what? I like it here. It's in the fun small. It's gonna go, but it's just so hit spot, by the way. And it's taking calls, as you see. Done worse. You know what? It says right there, done worse. It should not even be proper vernacular. And what I say is every time I wind up playing offense, I'm playing defense almost twice as hard. I'm pretty good at playing defense. I gotta work on offense more, but let's see what's going now. Percent gainers in 60 minutes. Volume. Caper. Bull. Big move. Cardo. MP. We're in that. MP's going to fill the gap. I was a little early. A little early on MP. There's the weekly. Now it's above the club. Oh my God, they're ripping. Where's card? Instacart going nowhere. STGR ripping. Mara. Did I sell it? Not even going anywhere. Look at Mara. CNET. Well, you know what's going up? Retailers. And I have some. Target. Target's coming around. Oh, look at this. I'm telling you, that's a rounder. That's a rounder. Well, you know what? It pops into my mind again, unfortunately. I've done worse. Not really the best criteria. Five below. I see the cheap retailers. Camping World. I'm in that. I'm in Camping World. Did it capitulate? It's the card. Fuck you. One more you. NVO. IGT. I'm in actually some decent stocks here. CMG. I have it to sell. MP. It's 23.53. And I took a little, we're gonna do, we'll change it to 23.43 because it's a bad trade. Got lucky. I'll leave it there. As you see what's going on the top. SGC breaking higher. GDYN. That's one for the boys. Cheap retail. There's the board. RCKT still acting well. NVO, I'm in that. What did they take losses in today? Oh, you know what I took loss in? BE. Bad trade. Took some losses in CMG. Took 40,000 off Nutella. IDYA, this was clean. IDYA, that was a bio I had from overnight. Acting well, Instacart. You know what I'm buying? These stocks, you know what? It's the same. It's just a better looking trade because of it has moving averages, but just the same, just like a lot of the previous I mentioned. Here's the rate, you know what I mean? If I'm wrong, I don't want to get caught down here because I probably won't want to buy more. And if I'm up here, I never have enough. I don't even like the trade anymore, to be honest with you. Here's what's going up: cheap retail, A&F. Okay, and let me point something out here. So I got a couple of them. And this was my plan, Walmart taking calls. Maybe the algos remembered. Here was my plan. Late close into Friday. Thursday, actually. Remember A&O, AEO, A&F. You know what? Another one, Karen Carmen. Should have bought this. Nope. RBRK bombs. Something's up, man. I wish I had this thing. There's the chart. Time. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see what happens in the close. I wouldn't be too cavalier. All right. Cheers, everyone. Thanks to the team behind me. Speak up, Math. You don't get let you won't get let you ask. Cheers.